How are you doing, lads and lasses? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm a little stopped up today, so you'll have to bear with me. Um, mm. so today our guest is Kurisu-tina, also known as Makise Kurisu from Steins Gate. So we've got two figures today, since it's the same person, and they're not as nice as the one that I showed yesterday, which I was wrong about that one. I spent about around 100 on it. These I spent about 20-30 a piece. So the first one is this. This one is the taller of the two. Honestly, the packaging is not that great. Plain cardboard box with some design with some basically painted cardboard, I guess. And when you get in there, of course, you get the description on the back. No idea what any of it says. I'm figuring that probably says a recommended age of 15 or up. I don't know. I don't read it. I bet don't even really speak it either. Anyway, and continuing the packaging not being that great, it's folded cardboard. And it's wrapped in bubble wrap at least. And it's just wrapped in plastic. Admittedly, it's a simple figure. It doesn't need too much for protection. You've got your stand here. It's got the formulas on it. Interesting to look at. It's got the cute little ASC2 drawn. And her name and the show name down there at the bottom. I tell you, it's one of my favorite animes and favorite visual novels. The story is wonderful, with plenty of twists and turns. I never get tired of enjoying the anime, and it's really interesting. You go back, you watch it a second time, you know what's going to happen. You see how all the little things that happened earlier in the story tie together with what happens later. It's really nice. So, we've got her cell phone. Not a whole lot of detail to it. You get some lines on the side. You can kind of see where the hinges would be. And that's really about it. So this, it'll fit inside her left hand. It does stay there. You don't have to worry about it going away. My cat, well, back when he was still with us, he loved to walk around and he'd sweat his tail up through my shelves because they're wire shelves. Knock my stuff down all the time. Never lost the phone, even when it knocked her off her stand. As far as the details and the quality, it's pretty good. The eyes are there. They're not as alive as, say, on the one from yesterday. The hair's a bit more... It looks a bit more realistic, but maybe that's because it's together. It looks a little bit more detailed. Whereas the other, it was all over the place. But they accurately and faithfully recreated her. The colors, the paints aren't the greatest. But they did not really miss any spots. There is no unpainted spots on her that you can see. It doesn't come apart any. this is what you see is what you get from this Kurisu figure, and she fits on the stand. And like I said, as long as you're not abusing her and knocking her around, she stays on there. So she'll sit over here on the side while we unbox her again. So the other one, in contrast, has much nicer, more conventional packaging for a figure. You've got the windows on the front and the sides. It's the split clear plastic that holds her in place. The usual stuff. This is the May Queen Nyan statue. This is from the OVA, the 25th episode, where Okabe and company go to America for Ferris, who's having a tournament, and I believe he tricks Makise into working for May Queen in Los Angeles airport. Aye, a Japanese-made cafe in American airport. Now, that'll be the day. And it's all kinds of taped up. The packaging's very well put together. Now, when you get it, and obviously, I'm just doing this to show off the packaging. When you get it, you're going to have a plastic separating the upper torso, the legs, from the skirt, and the whole thing's going to be wrapped in plastic. There's going to be a lot of plastic on this figure when you open it up. You've got the base, May Queen Nyan squared. The push pins for her feet do pop out to the bottom. You'll note, but I found that it kind of helps to stabilize, because once her feet are on there all the way, the tabs are a little taller than the holes in her shoes, in their feet. So I'll push them down a little bit, and it helps them stabilize a little better. It's a nifty little idea, but be careful, you can lose them. They're not captive. As I mentioned, you've got the plastic that separates the legs and the torso from the skirt when you unwrap her initially. So the torso does come off, and the skirt can be taken off as well. And then you've got Celeb 17 in her stockings and nothing more. And now if this was reality, she'd be blushing like nobody's business. But that's as far as taking her apart goes. You see some hinges here. Her legs don't spin or pivot. And the tray is glued to her hand. You could probably cut it off or something. It's only glued there at the palm. You can see the fingers pulling down. But that would ruin the aesthetic. It would ruin the appeal. You'd be sitting there wondering, why is her hand up like that? Also, half the fun of a skirt is being able to look up it. So most of the time, I just display her like this because it's more fun. This one is a 6.4 inch statue, I believe. So it's smaller than the other ones. As far as the quality on it, they went with a lighter shade for her hair. Which is a bit of a step away from the anime, a bit of a step away from the media. The color quality seems to be a little better on the blacks and whites of her dress. The stockings are... The stockings are a slightly darker color. I think they went with that for the fact that you can see up her skirt or take it off. Uh, while the lighter color is a bit more accurate. Um, and she's got the little chibi face, the ASCT face that's on her other stand, on her omerice there. Yeah, and the garnish, it looks kind of like a little bunny or something, I guess, wearing a crown. It's a really cute, a real cutesy. It's a real cute statue. Um, I think I ordered both of these from Amazon, but I've also seen them on sites like AmiAmi or Yes Asia a time or two. Really nice statues. If you like the television series, then I would suggest you get one or both if you can. There's one that I really want myself. It's a posable one, and there's a matching posable Okabe statue um, for the same series with the articulating joints and all that stuff. That's what I want next. Is the one of that for hair. The hair on this one, aside from the color, it's a little more alive. She was pretty vivid about wearing this outfit in the OVA. The cat ears and the maid hat are very nicely done as well. Overall, I like the quality of this one better. I wish the same quality would have been applied to the larger one. But really, no major complaints with either one. Oh no. Oh, there's a paint chip on this one. I just noticed that. There's a slight little paint chip there below the hair bow. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, if I'm just now noticing it and it's displayed from the front like this, I doubt anyone will really know. So, anyways, as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below in the comments. If you have any recommendations or a request on what you'd like to see next from me or in the near future from me, please leave it below. I'll try to do it if it's within my power. And if you like the video, please make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be having videos every single day this week at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and there's somewhat semi-regular videos for the other times. Usually every other Friday with some other videos mixed in as I go through and review some of my older stuff. And I'm always buying new patches to unbox for here and to put up on my wall. And then make sure to share it with your friends. They might see something they like. They might not know about these. They might get find something they want to go out and buy. So y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next time.